Let's begin. Okay, so we got a new writer for episode 3 entitled Castlemania by Josh Haber, and upon further inspection on this guy, I came up empty-handed, so I'm basically going blind in this episode because I do not know what to expect from his writing, and after watching the episode, I literally said to myself, this might just be my favorite episode out of the whole series, so far that is. The story follows Twilight trying to discover what's in the mystery box, but can't seem to find any knowledge on the artifact in the Camelot library, and Celestia informs her that there might be a book about it in the ancient castle of the two sisters, and right there from the start we actually got continuity from the season premiere. Unlike the Ticketmaster, this arc is actually going to be discussed throughout the season, instead of just one episode showing the viewers that the main six didn't forget about a big upcoming event. But now onto the episode. The first scene shows Applejack and Rainbow Dash competing for the title Most Daring Pony, which is an obvious look back into the competitive nature of these two back in fall weather friends. But as soon as it starts, it quickly ends in a draw, which leads them trying to find another output on their rivalry within the same castle that Twilight is in, and once inside, Applejack tells Rainbow Dash about the story of the Pony of Shadows, and sees who can stay in the castle the longest. Coincidentally, both Rarity and Fluttershy are in the Everfree Forest looking for the castle of the two sisters in order to restore some old tapestries, which I had no idea what those were until now, as well as get some inspiration for new designs. I wonder if this means Rarity will be making Twilight's new dress from the inspiration from the castle. Now from this point on, it's obvious that each of the main six are going to meet up in the same location, but it all depends on the execution that leads them up to that moment in time, and what do you know? It was just fantastic! I mean, the pacing was actually done so precisely that each of their moments with the other ponies seemed exactly in their character, and even those short encounters with the others seemed believable for most of the time. All of this leads up to every pony getting the living daylight scared out of them, from Fluttershy thinking that Angel was crushed by a column to Applejack and Rainbow Dash bouncing off the walls was just the funniest scene out of the whole episode for me. I am still laughing at the possibilities of Angel actually being crushed by a column. I'm pretty sure Gordonbots is actually laughing at this scene right about now.
Ha ha ha, I'm so loving this scene.
So Twilight actually takes time off from reading her,
books!
Yeah, that's it, and finds everyone scrambling around and uses her magic to freeze everyone. Okay, wait a sec. Why didn't she use that spell when she was being attacked by those plants and that crocodile in the Everfree Forest?
I have no idea!
Of course you don't. They're all then trying to find out where this mysterious pipe organ music is coming from, and come across someone who they believe is the Pony of Shadows from the story, but it actually turns out to be Pinkie Pie. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Pinkie Pie. Hold on a sec, let me rewind. Okay, everyone freaks out, Twilight is reading her books, they all enter the castle, right here! Pinkie Pie was there in the beginning, but had to leave to test out the new school bell, but after that moment, she followed Rarity and Fluttershy into the castle and just started to play the pipe organ for some reason.
Why?
Well, hey, they had to put Pinkie Lodgett somewhere in this episode, right?
Why?
At this point, I don't even know anymore.
Why?
It's Pinkie Pie! Nothing has to make sense with her!
Oh!
And now comes the ending of the episode. I'm already at the edge of my seats for the new lessons and stories they will record at the end of every episode, because instead of writing to Celestia, they are going to write in journals instead. This is totally going to add more excitement to the rest of the season as they go on their journeys to discover the missing keys to the chest. If I had to give this episode a rating, it would be 3.5 stars out of 5, because I should have known it was going to be Pinkie Pie under that cloak the whole time, and because this kind of haunted castle story has been done before. However, the execution of the story was A+ material. Good job, Josh Haber, and welcome to the show. I'm Record, and thanks for watching. Oh, Celestia, this scene is gonna be used in all the wrong ways.